And hello everyone, welcome back to the Healthy Tech Talk Podcast Network. Now, I want to do this podcast because I just had something unusual happen to me at Costco. I ran into one of the people that I used to work with at the call center that I used to work at. And I'm not going to mention any names, but I saw him from a distance, and I walked up to him and I extended my hand and I shook his hand and I said, "Hey, blah, 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 how are you?" And he looked at me and he said, "Oh, I'm not good. I'm off on stress leave." And it took me back to the time when I worked at the call center for 3 years, and I saw a tremendous amount of people leave that building on stress leave. Now, is it because of technology? Is it because they didn't know how to handle a person that was angry at them all the time? Because the majority of calls that you get as an agent in a technical help desk, a lot of those people will be extremely upset, and not necessarily at you, but they are going to vent at you. So not only is there the stress of technology, there's the stress of the human on top of the technology that you have to handle. And if you don't have skin as thick as 3 inches of iron and allow that just to bounce off and realize that it is not your fault and you have no right to wear that other person's stress, it is really going to affect you. And I mean really going to affect you. A lot of people that deeply care, I have seen break down into tears right at their desk at a help desk center. So, when I put this program together, I remember those times when I looked at an agent and they came over to my desk and they say, "Rick, what do I do in this situation? The customer is going through this, and this." And I had just a brilliant manufacturer's manual, like an engineer's manual. And I said, "Okay, based on what you've told me, let's review. The client's going through this, and this. Is that correct?" "Yes." "Okay." So I could source out 4 or 5 different manuals on my desktop, and I would pull suggestions from 4 or 5, form them in an email, send that agent an email, and by the time the agent walked across to their desk, they had suggestions. They had maybe 9 or 10 suggestions that they could go through with the customer. But remember now, these manuals that were supplied showed you everything about the machine, showed you the flowchart of how the software should work. They're extremely detailed. They even showed you the breakdown of the integrated circuit chips. If you had to take a circuit chip out, which we would never tell the customer to do, but you would understand. They would do everything, the hardware break fix and the software in one document. It was just, they were so well written. And I often thought, if you supplied this kind of manual, even if it was poorly written, you would avoid a lot of phone calls into the help desk because they were extremely well written. So when I saw this fellow in Costco and he said he was on stress leave, that reminded me when I used to teach at the call center, and I would have my list of students and I'd say, "Well, where's this person?" And the HR would say, "Well, they're on stress leave." And I said, "Okay, where's this person?" "Well, they're on stress leave." "Okay, where's this person?" "Well, they're on stress leave." How do you get from here to there? And it just reminded me how important this program is for me and what kind of a crusade I'm on, if I can call it that, so I could present this program and present it to the public. Now, in the next month to 2 months, I will be going out into the wild where people use computers, and I'm going to give them a taste, about a 1 to 2 hour mini seminar of my methods of stress reduction for the computer user. And what I'll do is I will videotape it. And I will put certain sections out on the web here on our blog for you to enjoy and to find out why we're doing what we're doing. Because I'm a holistic technology broker. You've never heard it. I'm the only one in the world. So I need to show you how we do things. I need to show you what we're all about, how we can help you, and then collaboratively, there's some brilliant people out on the internet. Collaboratively, we can make this program much, much better than what it is right now. So in the coming months, please look for us, and what I'll do is I'll keep you informed. I'll keep you up to date. I'm going to be putting this particular video up the top of where the little video snippets live. And I'll keep you informed along with our weekly podcast. So if you're experiencing computer stress, I want to be able to have people come to our blog and say, well, I experience computer stress this way, and here's how I combat it. And if you don't know how to combat it, then maybe we have some suggestions on our blog that will help you. So this isn't a one-sided approach. There's never one side to life. There's always a give and take. I don't know everything about taking stress down for the computer user. I'm going to need your help in the coming weeks, months, and years to form a dynamic program to help as many people as we can, really. So I just wanted to let you know that look for our seminar. It's called eFlexonics, and I'll put a tag up on this blog to our page so you can stay up to date of what we're doing. All right, this is Rick Holman for Healthy Tech Talk. Thanks for coming by. We'll talk to you later. Stay safe out there, would you? Take care. Bye-bye.